Everybody wants that art glow-up arc, but for 99% of people, staying consistent feels impossible. But what if I told you you could become the 1%? What if you could trick your brain into drawing more, so it craves it just like watching anime? Sounds too good to be true, right? But in this video, I'm going to show you how it's actually possible, so you never skip drawing again and become obsessed with improving. Consistency in art, especially digital art, is one of the biggest challenges artists face, yet is also the single most important factor that separates beginners from highly skilled professionals. Many artists dream of a dramatic glow-up arc, where their skills suddenly improve, their art gains recognition, and they feel confident in their abilities. However, what most people do not realize is that this glow-up is not a sudden event. It is the result of small, consistent efforts repeated over a long period of time. The problem is not that people lack talent. Rather, most people struggle to stay consistent long enough to see results. One of the main reasons consistency feels difficult is because digital art requires both mental and physical effort. Unlike passive activities such as watching anime or scrolling social media, drawing demands focus, patience, and decision-making. The brain naturally resists such effort because it prefers instant gratification. This is why many artists feel motivated at the beginning, but quickly lose momentum. To overcome this, it is essential to understand that consistency is not about forcing yourself to work hard every day. It is about designing a system that makes drawing easier and more enjoyable than avoiding it. The first step to becoming consistent in digital art is to remove friction. Friction refers to anything that makes it harder for you to start drawing. This could include setting up your workspace, opening your software, deciding what to draw, or even feeling overwhelmed by your lack of skill. To reduce friction, you should make your drawing process as simple as possible. Keep your device charged, your drawing app ready, and your tools easily accessible. If you use a phone or tablet, keep your art app on the home screen. If you use a computer, keep your software open or pinned. The goal is to make starting so easy that your brain has no excuse to avoid it. Another powerful method to build consistency is habit stacking. This means attaching your drawing habit to something you already do daily. For example, if you watch anime every evening, you can make a rule to draw for 10 to 15 minutes before or during the episode. This works because your brain already associates that time with enjoyment, making it easier to add drawing into the routine. Over time, your brain will begin to associate drawing with relaxation and entertainment rather than effort. Motivation is often misunderstood. Many people believe they need motivation to start drawing, but in reality, action creates motivation, not the other way around. Waiting to feel like it is one of the biggest mistakes artists make. Instead, you should rely on discipline and systems. Even drawing for just 5 minutes on days when you feel unmotivated can maintain your streak. This small action prevents the habit from breaking, which is crucial because restarting is always harder than continuing. In digital art specifically, one of the biggest barriers to consistency is perfectionism. Many artists spend too much time trying to make every piece perfect, which leads to frustration and burnout. They compare themselves to skilled artists online and feel discouraged. To overcome this, it is important to shift your mindset from perfection to progress. Instead of aiming to create perfect artwork, focus on completing more pieces. Quantity leads to quality over time. The more you draw, the more you learn, and the faster you improve. Setting realistic goals is another key factor in maintaining consistency. Many artists set goals that are too ambitious, such as drawing for several hours every day. While this may work temporarily, it is not sustainable in the long run. A better approach is to set small, achievable goals, such as drawing for 20 to 30 minutes daily. Once this becomes a habit, you can gradually increase the duration. Consistency is built through repetition, not intensity. Tracking your progress can also significantly improve consistency. When you see how far you have come, it becomes easier to stay motivated. You can maintain a sketch log, save your daily drawings, or post regularly on platforms like Instagram or YouTube. Posting your art can create a sense of accountability, encouraging you to stay consistent. However, It is important not to rely entirely on external validation, such as likes or views. Your primary focus should always be self-improvement. Another effective strategy is to make drawing enjoyable. If you only practice fundamentals without any fun, you are more likely to quit. While learning anatomy, perspective, and shading is important, you should also draw things you genuinely enjoy, such as your favorite characters, scenes, or concepts. Combining practice with personal interest creates a balance that keeps you engaged. For example, you can practice anatomy by drawing your favorite anime characters instead of random figures. Environment plays a significant role in shaping habits. If your surroundings are filled with distractions, it becomes harder to stay consistent. Try to create a dedicated space for drawing, even if it is just a small corner. Keep your environment clean and organized. Reduce distractions by turning off notifications or using focus modes while drawing. A good environment supports your habit rather than working against it. Another important concept is identity. Instead of thinking, "I want to become consistent," shift your mindset to, "I am a consistent artist." This small change in thinking can have a powerful impact on your behavior. When you identify as a consistent artist, your actions begin to align with that identity. You're more likely to draw regularly because it becomes part of who you are, not just something you do. It's also important to accept that inconsistency is part of the journey. There will be days when you miss drawing or feel unmotivated. Instead of feeling guilty or giving up, focus on getting back on track as quickly as possible. Missing one day is not a failure. Missing multiple days in a row is what breaks the habit. The goal is not perfection, but persistence. Digital artists often face an additional challenge: overconsumption. Watching tutorials, reels, and speed paints can be inspiring, but can also become a form of procrastination. Many artists spend hours consuming content without actually practicing. To avoid this, you should follow a simple rule. For every hour of content you consume, spend at least the same amount of time drawing. This ensures that you are actively improving rather than passively observing. Reward systems can also help reinforce consistency. Your brain responds well to rewards, so you can create small incentives for completing your drawing sessions. For example, you can allow yourself to watch your favorite show only after you finish drawing, or you can treat yourself after completing a certain number of days. Over time, your brain will associate drawing with positive outcomes, making it easier to stay consistent. Another powerful technique is the minimum effort rule. On days when you feel completely unmotivated, set an extremely small goal, such as drawing one sketch or even just opening your app and drawing a few lines. This may seem insignificant, but it keeps the habit alive. Often, once you start, you will naturally continue for longer than planned. Community and accountability can also play a major role in consistency. Being part of an art community or sharing your progress with others can motivate you to stay on track. You can participate in challenges, collaborate with other artists, or simply share your work regularly. Seeing others improve can inspire you to keep going. Finally, it is important to understand that consistency is not about speed, it is about direction. Progress may feel slow, and improvement may not be immediately visible, but every small effort contributes to your growth. Over weeks and months, these small efforts compound into significant improvement. The artists you admire today did not become skilled overnight. They built their abilities through consistent practice over time. In conclusion, becoming consistent in digital art is not about relying on motivation or talent, but about building systems, reducing friction, and creating habits that make drawing a natural part of your daily life. By focusing on small, achievable goals, making drawing enjoyable, and maintaining a growth-oriented mindset, anyone can develop consistency. The difference between the 99% and the 1% is not talent, it is persistence. If you can show up and draw regularly, even when you do not feel like it, you will inevitably improve. Consistency is the true secret behind every artist's success, and once you master it, your glow-up arc becomes not just possible, but inevitable.